What is going on, guys? It's Romano, the IWC Gamers Goon, here today with the NXT Takeover 36 End of an Era in NXT review here. I'm sorry about that. I'm going to have them probably get drinks frequently throughout the video because my voice, obviously, is a little bit hoarse from the CM Punk moment on Friday. However, this show was an absolute weird type of main roster-ish show. Hated the show. This was not NXT. It was an okay show, but it was not NXT. This show would be passable if it was WWE main roster. This show would be passable if we didn't have the expectations of an NXT type of show. But we came into it thinking, you know what, we're coming for NXT. We're not coming for typical old WWE. We're not coming for that. We're coming there for NXT TakeOver the way we know and love it. And that's not what we got tonight. We started off with the pre-show match. I'm not going to act like I was really paying attention here. We had Ridge Holland and Trey Baxter. Ridge Holland won easily. And then Holland called out Timothy Thatcher. That's more than likely going to be a match down the line, whether it's at a regular weekly NXT or whether that's at a takeover eventually. I don't know. At the end of the day, I do not really care. Then we got into one of my most beloved guys, Cameron Grimes, going up and challenging for the $1 Million Championship against LA Knight. If Grimes is to lose, Ted DiBiase will become Knight's butler. However, this match went about 15-20 minutes, somewhere in between there. And Cameron Grimes ended up winning. I'm not going to lie to you guys, I fell asleep about halfway through this match. And then I heard Cameron Grimes' music playing. Cameron Grimes won. The match was not that entertaining, at least not from the part I saw. Maybe it picked up, but it legitimately put me to sleep there about halfway through the match. I saw some people saying it was a good match. I'm not going to say it's a good match. I'm not going to say it's a bad match. I'm going to tell you that the match put me to sleep, which, in my opinion, is not a good thing. Then we get into another match that legitimately put me to sleep, because after I heard Cameron Grimes' music play, I was like, all right, let's see what's next. Maybe it'll keep my interest, and I won't doze off in the middle of it. We get Raquel Gonzalez going up against Dakota Kai. Raquel Gonzalez defending her NXT Women's Championship once again for the second match in a row. And this has not happened to me since WrestleMania 32 with Triple H and Roman Reigns. That's really the only time I can think of. I'm sure I've done it. I know I've done it a few Raws here or there. But pay-per-view wise, I don't feel like it's happened since that WrestleMania. But this time it happened twice because Raquel Gonzalez and Dakota Kai, about halfway through their match as well, put me to sleep. So I fell asleep twice in the first two matches. That cannot be a good thing. That cannot be a good thing. People said that the match was solid. I don't know. To be honest with you, I didn't even know that Kaylee Ray came down to the ring. Because Kaylee, I was looking on Twitter and everybody was talking about Kaylee Ray. I was like, the fuck are we talking about Kaylee Ray for? Then I saw Kaylee Ray came out after the match and had a stare down with Raquel Gonzalez. She was at the top of the entrance, and she had a stare down with Raquel Gonzalez. That is probably the future women's championship match that they're going towards. And I didn't even wake up for that entrance. But then, I don't know how I heard this. I heard Dragunov's music start playing. I'm like, okay, this is the match I came for. This is the match. And I woke up, and I was up the entirety of this match. This match absolutely killed it on all aspects. This match, to me, so far, has been the match of the year. I think this match was better than their match last year. For the NXT United Kingdom Championship, we had Ilya Dragunov refusing to give up there. Walter beat the shit out of this man's chest. I don't know if I have a picture of it, per se. I'm going to try to pull up. No, I have my phone on me. I used to record on my phone, so it didn't really strike on me that I could pull up the picture on the phone. But I don't even know if you can see that. Let me click on my recording real quick. Look at that man's chest. All bruised and battered. Brutal. Brutal chops from Walter. A guy that we know does brutal chops. Ilya Dragunov was basically no-selling a lot of this match. Just taking big hit after big hit. He just kept following up on big hit after big hit. Started attacking the head of Walter. Went for sleeper holds. He locked in about a 2-minute long sleeper hold that eventually won him the match, but Walter kept trying to get out of it, kept trying to do back body drops on him, tried to go up to the top rope at one point, but in the end, Dragunov would not let go, and Walter had to tap to Ilya Dragunov, and Dragunov became the NXT United Kingdom champion. I did not see that coming. I really did not. Dragunov is a guy that I know can put on great matches, but I never really expected him to beat Walter. And he did. And it was a beautiful moment. I was so happy for Ilya Dragunov. I came into this show saying that was going to be a match of the year candidate, and it delivered on every single aspect that I said it was going to. Shout out to Ilya Dragunov for winning the NXT United Kingdom Championship. Shout out to Walter for proving me right with having a 5-star classic with Ilya Dragunov, a very hard-hitting match, one of the best matches of the entire year. If not, it is the best match of the year. Then we get into Kyle O'Reilly, Adam Cole, Part 3. In a 2 out of 3 falls match. I hate these fucking matches, man. I fucking hate them. We get the first fall match. It's a traditional wrestling match. They always do this shit with these 2 out of 3 falls matches. They always end this shit short. They always do that shit where they win in the first fall in under 5 minutes. Explain to me this. How can they go on a regular fucking match on any other show and get a fucking 20-minute match for just a regular match? But in this situation, they can't. I say it every time with these fucking 2 out of 3 falls matches. Why can't we see the first fall go super long and then the rest show fatigue throughout it? Or have a super long one and they continue and go for another 20 minutes. I don't understand why we gotta do this fucking short ass shit with roll ups and all that extra bullshit in these 2-on-3 falls matches. This is fucking NXT. I expect that shit when it comes to the main roster, and I expect that shit when it comes to this type of match, but this is fucking NXT. Let's fucking act like it. I don't give a fuck if Nick Khan and fucking Vince McMahon, Bruce Pritchard, fucking not Pete Dunne, fucking Christ, I'm so sorry, Pete Dunne. Fucking Kevin Dunn. I don't give a fuck which one of these fucking losers, geeks, morons is fucking writing the fucking script. This is the last time that we've had a Triple H bleed into the build. At least that's what it's seeming like, because for all reports, it is no longer Triple H's, so at least we have some stuff that's still Triple H's going into this NXT. Let Triple H run the fucking shit. There's no need to fucking make it feel like a man roster, because this match was made by Vince McMahon. This match was a fucking embarrassment. An embarrassment to the career of Adam Cole in NXT. A fucking embarrassment. And it's not because they had a bad match. The street fight was good. They had some good stuff. Kyle O'Reilly and Adam Cole busted their fucking asses. But you have a fucking cheap ass first fall, a solid second fall, and then you have a fucking lame ass finish on top of that. And that's how you're sending Adam Cole out of the WWE. More than likely. Because I don't know who the fuck would want to come back after the way you made Adam Cole look tonight. Adam Cole, he grabs handcuffs. He handcuffs Kyle O'Reilly to the ropes, and then he goes for a kick. O'Reilly converts it into putting in a submission. And Adam Cole's hand is literally, I'm not even fucking kidding. If this is the fucking kendo stick, Adam Cole's hand's right here. And instead of grabbing the kendo stick and starting beating the shit out of Kyle O'Reilly, he does not grab the damn thing. He starts tapping right next to it. How the fuck do you make Adam Cole look that stupid? The fucking kendo stick was right next to Adam Cole's fucking hand. All he had to do was grab it and start beating Kyle O'Reilly. He releases. Adam Cole's perfectly fine. He could hit a fucking last shot and win the damn match right then and there. But you wanted to make him look stupid because he's going to AEW. That's the only answer. He's going to fucking AEW. Young Bucks, literally 2 seconds after the match was done, they already had a YouTube video ready. They said new bio. The new bio sent you to the most infamous seances or something like that. If you don't know, the whole joke with the Young Bucks and Adam Cole was the ghost of Adam Cole. I wonder where that ghost is. Uh-oh, where's he going? I don't know. Try thinking about it logically. You just got the fucking shit embarrassed out of you because they fucking made you look like a fucking moron tapping right next to the damn kendo stick instead of grabbing it like a normal fucking human being would have. If I'm right next to a damn kendo stick, I'm not giving up in the match. I'm starting beating the fuck out of you with the damn kendo stick. And I don't even have no wrestling background to fucking tell you that. I hope he goes to Jacksonville, and I hope he embarrasses Vince McMahon. I hope he goes to Jacksonville, and I hope he wins championships. I hope he goes to Jacksonville, and I hope he has a match with CM Punk. I hope he goes to Jacksonville. I hope he has a match with Daniel Bryan. I hope he goes to Jacksonville. I hope he has a match with a Hangman Page, Kenny Omega, Sammy Guevara. The list goes up and down. Christian Cage. You're going to look fucking dumb as fuck, Vince McMahon. You're going to look like the dumbest son of a bitch in all of professional wrestling because you let this man walk out and you didn't even make it seem like you wanted this motherfucker. I understand putting over Kyle O'Reilly, but you could have done it at a better point than that. At the end of this fucking match, you had people booing Kyle O'Reilly, which is not necessarily a bad thing considering they're beating a fan-loved person. And then they had thank you Cole chants once it was off the air, but you had people booing Kyle O'Reilly. You had people booing the moment that Adam Cole tapped out. You know why? Because they made him look like a fucking moron. Sorry for the little rant, but come on. It does not take a fucking genius to fucking figure that shit out. When I was fucking 10 years old, I would have still grabbed the damn kendo stick and started beating the shit out of Kyle O'Reilly to get him off me. You got fucking 40-year-old men fucking writing this shit, and it's fucking stupid. It's fucking stupid. And you're making NXT look stupid. One of the best things that's ever happened to wrestling. You're making look fucking stupid. Get the main roster staff the fuck away from NXT. Nobody wants to see it. Redo NXT the way NXT is supposed to be, where it's built off of fucking great professional wrestling. We don't need this main roster bullshit in it. We don't need to revamp NXT. We don't need to push away the indie midgets and the 30-year-old plus. Get the fuck away from NXT, Vince McMahon. You already show that you don't have a damn clue when it comes to wrestling on Mondays and Fridays. Why the fuck are you touching the one thing that WWE fans still cling to in NXT, you fucking dipshit? Leave NXT alone. I swear to God, Vince. Leave it alone. Give it back to Triple H. You have no idea what you're doing. You already ran it out in the ground when you had to go up against AEW each and every single fucking week. You're a fucking idiot. You don't know how to book pro wrestling anymore. If you want NXT to be successful, give it to Triple H. You know what? You can have Raw, you can have SmackDown, you have stars there, you have the John Cena's, you have the Roman Reigns. Sure, you have the big guys, but NXT is what's making those big guys that are coming up there. Where the fuck do you think Riddle got all of his hype from? Where the fuck do you think Kevin Owens had his hype from? Where the fuck do you think Sami Zayn came up with his hype from? Where the fuck do you think Bray Wyatt came from? Where the fuck do you think all these people came from? Becky Lynch, Sasha Banks, Charlotte Flair, every single fucking one of these stars that are on the main roster, unless you're an Orton, unless you're a Cena, an Edge, Rey Mysterio, most of them went through NXT, and that is where a lot of the fan base grew to love them. And you're sitting here shitting on them. You're sitting here shitting all over the fucking brand. You're shitting over Triple H. You're shitting on professional wrestling. And it's a fucking embarrassment, Vince McMahon. I don't know how the fuck you own a professional wrestling company and can honestly say at the end of the day that you love the business. Because if I was watching this show and I did not ever watch a WWE event that you have produced from back when you were doing your best, I would not know that you knew what the fuck you were doing. It's to the point where people are legitimately embarrassed to watch the show and tell people they're watching the damn show. I don't tell many people I go to WWE shows. I don't tell many people that I'm watching wrestling. But you know what I did? When I go to AEW shows, I post about it. I post about it on my personal social medias, the ones that you guys might not necessarily know. I post about it on my Snapchat. I'm like, oh, holy shit, here's Kenny Omega. Holy shit, there's CM Punk. Because I'm proud. I walk around with the damn AEW backpack that's right here. I walk around with this shit every single day. Every time I leave the house, that shit is in my hands. That is on my back because I love the fucking business because it doesn't make us look foolish. WWE, on the other hand, I wouldn't be caught dead outside of maybe wearing a shirt like this. I'm not wearing a WWE big ass W on my shirt. I'm gonna look like a fucking moron. WWE is for children, and the only reason I'm still watching it is because I love the fucking business. It pains me to sit here and say this about NXT. I can't tell you how many times I've loved every show that NXT's put on. These NXT takeovers, they're always out of the park. They hit home runs. They do all this great shit, and they just don't have it anymore because that fucking senile old fuck wants to lay his grubby old fingers all over the fucking good shit. Just like everybody that comes to the main roster. Look at Piper Niven. She randomly got named Dewdrop. Look at Bray Wyatt. They dropped his gimmick and gave it to somebody else. Look at Riddle. Riddle got his whole fucking first name taken away from him. Have you seen Keith Lee? Damian Priest. He's in an okay spot right now. Fucking Angel Garza. There's so many fucking names that you can mention. And every time they fuck it up. Look at Shinsuke Nakamura. How does Shinsuke Nakamura come up to the main roster and be anything less than a world champion? How does that fucking happen? Nakamura came up to you legitimately ready to main event at WrestleMania. You had him in a great match. Well, you had him in a great scenario to be in a great match at WrestleMania against AJ Styles, WrestleMania 34, but you didn't make it the main event, and you also made it a shitty match. They give you gold, and you turn that gold into fucking dog shit and throw it in the dumpster. It's a fucking embarrassment, Vince McMahon. It's a fucking embarrassment that you consider yourself the CEO or the president or whatever the fuck you consider yourself of the company. You don't know a damn thing about wrestling. You might as well change your name from fucking World Wrestling Entertainment to just World Entertainment, you fucking moron. And you wonder why people like Miro, CM Punk, Moxley, FTR, all these guys that end up leaving the business, that the WWE stands will say, oh, well, they weren't fit. Yeah, cut me that bullshit. They weren't fit, my ass. That's why you get all these horror stories out of them. Oh, it's a terrible place to work. That's what we don't like it there because we had no creative freedom. We just had to sit there and we had to tough it out. Vince doesn't care about us. Vince doesn't like this. He just rather sit us in catering. He doesn't take our ideas. He doesn't do this. He doesn't do that. Vince McMahon laughs in our faces. That's the kind of work environment you're going to when you sign the name on the dotted line. Adam Cole, I pray to God that he goes to Jacksonville. Because you're going to make Vince McMahon look like the biggest fool in the room. Moxley's made him look like a fool. CM Punk is going to make him look like the biggest fool in the world. Daniel Bryan's going to make him look like a fool. FTR, for a point, made him look like a fool. Shawn Spears is probably one of the biggest letdowns in AEW history. Came in. He has not done the damn thing. Cody Rhodes made him look like a fool. So a lot of people that Vince McMahon has been made foolish by, and Adam Cole's just the next peg on the podium. That simple. Adam Cole, I pray that you do what's right. I hope you go join Britt Baker. I hope you go be happy in Jacksonville. Tony Khan can pay you WWE type of money. He is a legitimate billionaire. He is one of the few people in the world that can contend in terms of paying these talents. Please do it, Tony Khan. Please do it. Because this guy is way too good to end up falling on the Monday Night Raw catering team. Do not let it happen, Tony. He's going to be the next Ricochet. Ricochet, a guy that should be a world champion by now, isn't even close to it. Then we get into the main event. Another fucking shitty ass main roster bullshit. I probably went on Vince McMahon for about 10 minutes there. Samoa Joe going up against the champion Karrion Kross. And what happens when NXT gets, or Vince McMahon gets on NXT? He's got to change something. Where the fuck is Scarlett? Where the fuck is Scarlett? Scarlett's nowhere to be found with Karrion Kross. Where the fuck is she? I did have somebody reach out to me on Twitter and try to explain the situation to me. I don't know if it is true. I don't know if it is false. But from what I've been told is someone has said she was hurt and someone has said that she asked for time off, and some people are saying that she might be pregnant. So I don't want to sit out here and speculate whether things are true or not. I'm just telling you the facts in which I was told something, and I'm just reiterating what I was told to you all. I'm not confirming any of those, whether she's injured, pregnant, any of that. I'm not here to confirm or deny that that is true. I'm just telling you what I was told. Do I believe that? Maybe. Because that would explain why she hasn't been with Karrion Kross on the main roster and tonight on NXT. Why the fuck would you pull Scarlett Bordeaux away from... Think about it. Vince McMahon, who is fucking probably the most criminally known guy to fucking love his blondes. And I'm not going to go with the rest of it, but the attractive blondes... Vince McMahon's known for liking the Carmelo types, the Charlotte Flair types. You get where I'm going with that. He's known for liking the blondes. The Alexa Blisses. He's known for them. I don't understand how Scarlett wouldn't make the cut. Scarlett is legitimately the most attractive woman in all professional wrestling. And it fits Vince McMahon's build, so I don't know how they would pull her away willingly from TV, because Vince McMahon loves to have his blondes on TV. So I don't understand why that would be pulled off TV. So maybe that is the case. Maybe she is gone for whatever reason. Maybe she did ask for time off. Maybe that's true. But that doesn't excuse the fact that commentary did not lay mention to it. They could have literally just said, Scarlett Bordeaux had travel complications. She couldn't make it to the show. Or while training with Karrion Kross, Scarlett Bordeaux came down with injury, and she's not able to be here at the show tonight out of safety concerns. They didn't mention quite possibly the other 50% of Karrion Kross. One of the big allures about Karrion Kross is he's coming out with the badass music. He's coming out looking like a badass. He's coming out with the hot chick. He's coming out looking the part. He's coming out looking like a big deal. Then he's just coming out to the badass music that Scarlett literally sings on the way down to the ring. Fall and pray. He's coming out looking lame. He literally looks lame without her. I said it on Raw. I said it on I said it every time this man's been on a fucking show without Scarlett. It looks stupid. It looks lame. Karrion Kross looks lame without her in his entrance. And he felt lame. And Samoa Joe made him look lame. Samoa Joe won the NXT Championship tonight. Does that surprise anybody? No. We knew Karrion Kross is more than likely getting called up to the main roster. He just lost to Jeff Hardy in his fucking debut. Karrion Kross will be on the main roster tomorrow night. He'll be there. Is it a good idea? Who knows? But NXT just lost two of their best guys. They lost Adam Cole tonight, and they lost Karrion Kross. Adam Cole might stay. He might not. I hope he doesn't. I hope he goes and makes the right decision, goes to Jacksonville. Or you don't even have to fucking go to Jacksonville. Go to New Japan, go to fucking Ring of Honor, Impact. I don't give a fuck where the fuck you go. Just do not stay at the WWE. I will fucking watch Adam Cole wherever he goes, because Adam Cole is just that damn good. There is no reason to believe Adam Cole will not make whatever show he is on must watch. Karrion Kross, I wish you the best of luck on Monday Night Raw. You are in for a tough task ahead. I recommend. I really don't know what to recommend you. I really don't. If you could trick Vince McMahon and think you're Roman Reigns, that'd be great. But Karrion Kross is a guy that is ultra talented. That should have Scarlett Bordeaux with him, and should be a world champion on the main roster. Is that going to happen? Who knows? But it was the end of an era in NXT time. That is all I'm going to say. It was the end of an era. Vince McMahon, this one's for you. Fuck you, Vince McMahon. Fuck you, Nick Khan. Fuck you, Bruce Pritchard. Fuck you, fucking Kevin Dunn. Keep on saying Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne, I love you, buddy. Buddy, I love you, Pete Dunne. I love you. This fucking dumbass fucking creative fuck that sits there and is a yes man. Do you think this is a good idea, Kevin? Yes, man, it's a great idea. Let's have the fucking doll wink at her. The fuck are we doing, Vince? What the fuck are we doing? The fuck am I watching? Nickelodeon? Am I watching fucking SpongeBob? Because it fucking feels like it. That's how logical this shit is. Yeah, real fucking actors. Real fucking people, wrestlers, out here acting like a fucking a children's show. It's fucking embarrassing. I'm getting out of here. Y'all know where to follow me. GamersGoonYT on Twitter. thegoongameryt on Instagram. I will be reviewing Raw and SmackDown this week because I do have work days that are in the middle of that aren't night shifts. And then we have All Out weekend coming up. The 4th, September 4th, I will be in Chicago before the show. On the 5th, because I will be attending FanFest, which is that Saturday. On the 4th, I will be there. I will be in attendance. I don't know who I'm going to meet. I'm hoping to meet a couple people. The Varsity Blondes I want to meet. I want to meet Thunder Rosa. I'm hoping to meet Miro. Miro is a guy that I'm absolutely 100% thrilled about potentially meeting. I want to meet Eddie Kingston. I'm not really sure who else I want to meet, to be honest with you. Those are just a couple of the names I'm thinking about meeting there at the Fan Fest. Hopefully it's able to happen. I will be meeting some people. I don't know who necessarily it's going to be. Maybe I'll just be meeting Maybe I'll just be meeting 2.0. I don't fucking know. I'll meet somebody. That's simple. But yeah, I'm going to get on out of here. Thank y'all for watching. But that weekend, going to be a massive weekend on the channel. There will be vlogs. There will be everything. It's going to be big here on the channel. And then, obviously, this week as well, we are going to have the Monday Night Raw and SmackDown reviews. No AEW Dynamite review, but I will be having a Rampage review this week. And then we're back to the full-time Sunday videos. Now that I will actually be home on Sundays. Because Friday is my last day of work until I go to college, which I don't go for in about another 3 weeks. Who fucking knows? Well, yeah, nothing this weekend topped what CM Punk did on Friday night, but there was one moment in the entire WWE weekend that actually put a smile on my face because I have just not been feeling WWE this weekend. I went into it trying to be hyped. Like, I usually get super hyped for these shows for no reason because I'm able to do that, where I can just get hyped, but these shows just had nothing to it outside of the Dragunov match. That is the only match this weekend that legitimately put a smile on my face. That simple. I'm getting out of here. Thank y'all for watching. See you next time. Make sure to leave a comment down below. Make sure you subscribe and make sure you like the video.